What do you see when you look at this picture? At first glance, it just looks like a mess of horribly drawn circles and lines, posted by an account with random letters for a username. But what if I told you that this picture is hiding something? An encrypted file, invisible to both me and you, and buried within that file is dozens of access to something so disgusting, so horrific, that it's even deemed illegal to possess. And what if I told you this isn't the only one, leading us down the rabbit hole of one of Instagram's most disturbing accounts? April 2025. A user by the name of Additional Cook 8707 creates a post on Reddit that will catch the attention of the r/weird community. Dozens of weird Instagram accounts with seemingly random symbols. Weird accounts I found while scrolling. Does anyone know what this could be? In the post, Additional Cook would provide 5 screenshots of accounts that looked eerily similar to one another. Similar profiles, similar posts, and weirdest of all, each of these accounts seemed to be following only one person, which will be a very important factor the deeper we delve into this rabbit hole. Now, most people wouldn't think much of these accounts. They just seem like random, weird art pages you'd come across on the platform. But it isn't until a few moments later that a Redditor would comment under the post with a disturbing revelation, one that would confirm exactly what Additional Cook had feared. Oof, this might be steganography, and given the context how you found it, you probably should report this. Steganography is the act of hiding data or a secret message that cannot be viewed easily by the public eye inside something like an image, and can only be decoded using a special tool. But why would this Redditor tell Additional Cook to report this? And why would Additional Cook reply with, "Thank you. I was really hoping someone would tell me this isn't the case." And these just gave me a weird gut feeling. Well, sooner or later, Additional Cook would go on to share even more disturbing details as to how the accounts were found and what they contained. I should add context. I found creepy accounts linked with predatory behavior, and when I looked into this, I found these as well. One account has a highlight of recording children going to their car. It's disgusting. I'm thinking this is something to do with a ring of predators, but I don't know anything about it. Which leads us to the most popular and most disturbing theory. These accounts are using steganography to hide illegal images and videos possibly involving children within these weird art posts. And remember when I said these accounts were following just one person? It's likely linked to a ring or network of predators with access to these files. However, what makes this theory seem even more real was what I found in the comments under one of the account's posts. Nearly all of them seemed to be in Russian, and when I translated it, I was shocked. This face is, of course, a little scored, but for your age, you look so to say, it'll work. Do you remember me? By the way, you look 100. I'm guessing they mean 100%, as in they look perfect. The same as a year ago. These comments were a few months ago, meaning that whatever was up on this page may have been one of the hidden images or videos mentioned earlier. This is incredibly disturbing, and it certainly doesn't help that one of the Redditors on the post even said that one of these accounts was mutuals with the infamous Smart Schoolboy 9. However, that has yet to be confirmed. But some Redditors have actually suggested a different theory for what's going on. These accounts might actually be run by a schizophrenic displaying their art, which is possible considering this style is common in schizophrenics due to their altered perception of reality and disorganized thinking. However, that theory can quickly be disproven, as why would they have multiple accounts sharing the same kind of art for? Why would they be following just one person on every single account? And what is the explanation behind the predatory comments under their posts? Regardless of which theory is correct, the fact that Instagram has not done any kind of investigation to find out what's really going on and allows the accounts to still be up even through the mass reporting coming from the Reddit posts will forever be a mystery to me. But until Instagram actually does something, we may never truly know who is behind these accounts and what is hiding behind these images. This is Mama Liv. She's a proud mom of two and loves to share her life's ups and downs with her community. And this is Brian, or as he likes to call himself, everybody's grandpa. He's a retired textile businessman who is always learning and enjoys spending time with his loved ones. However, both of these accounts share very eerie traits to each other. For one, these are not real people. And two, they were both AI generated by Instagram themselves. You may be wondering though, what could possibly be disturbing about these AI accounts? In order for us to get into that, we first need to understand the reason for these profiles anyways. September 2023, Instagram, or more so its parent company Meta, would launch several AI profiles with the goal of quote-unquote exploring the use of fully autonomous AI on their platform by simulating real user accounts with human-like bios, profile pictures, and posts. However, surprisingly, just a year after the development of these accounts, any trace of them would suddenly be erased from the platform. But why? Although Meta themselves hasn't given us a concrete reason, many internet users have actually been able to come up with a logical theory, which is where the disturbing dead internet theory comes in. It essentially means that the internet that we interact with on a daily basis doesn't actually exist, and it mainly consists of AI-generated content that has surpassed what humans have made, leading to a digital dystopia of fake interactions, fake people, fake everything. Meaning that Meta introducing these accounts was just a preview of a disturbing reality that has yet to come. Leaving us with one question: what really is their plan? If Instagram was built for human interaction and posting user-created content, don't these AI profiles completely defeat that purpose? Why isn't the company incentivized to do something about it? And why are there still AI profiles running on the platform? Although these accounts may not be the most disturbing compared to the rest in this video, they definitely raise some real fears about the future of AI and social media, especially on Instagram, with the unsettling possibility that the next person you're talking to on the platform may not even be a real human. Now on to the final most disturbing Instagram account. Welcome to the sweet life of holidays and happily ever afters, an adventurous couple who love spreading the message of positivity and sharing their journey traveling all over America with each other. Whether it be taking scenic views next to the Golden Gate Bridge, standing under huge valleys in Utah, or even just admiring the beautiful creation of Mother Nature in Vermont. Unfortunately though, this picture would be the last they would ever take and post on their Instagram, as just a few days later, they would suffer a horrible tragedy that sadly could have all been avoided. However, our story starts back in the year 2009, where two high school sweethearts from India were madly in love with each other, Meenakshi Murthy and her husband Vishnu Visvanath. The couple were determined to get married one day, but it would take blood, sweats, and copious of tears before they could convince their parents to allow it. Their dream would finally come true, however, in 2014, and the couple would officially get married, then move to California in June of that same year, where they would begin their life of adventure across the United States, and share their passion for travel and positivity under the Instagram handle @holidays and happily ever afters in 2016, with Meenakshi being the cover girl for these posts in the following years. Meenakshi was a very brave type of girl, a risk taker and a bold dreamer who was always looking for the next crazy adventure. Because of this, she, along with her husband, would often make posts consisting of flying hot air balloons in New Jersey, going skydiving from 18,000 feet in the air, even taking pictures at the edge of cliffs and mountains like Mount Washington. These posts would attract a large audience of loyal followers, people who were always tuned into the couple's next adventure and admired them, though Meenakshi would make it a point to always advise people to be careful when participating in such activities. Warning: standing at the edge of cliffs/high-rise buildings, etc. can be fatal and cause serious injuries. Make your choice wisely, and your life is not with a photo. A quote she repeated often. Fast forward to 2018, the same day that this picture at a lake in Vermont would be taken, which, as explained earlier, was the last they would ever take, as just 7 days later, the couple would visit the famous Yosemite National Park, known for its beautiful and breathtaking views, to take yet another casual selfie at around the edge of the cliff to post to their account, when suddenly, the pair would slip and fall 800 feet down to their deaths, with their bodies being discovered the very next day by park rangers. What makes the situation even more bizarre was the fact that apparently officials had found traces of alcohol in their systems after retrieving the bodies, meaning it was possible that they had been drinking, weren't paying attention, and accidentally fell. However, to this day, these officials were unable to find how intoxicated the couple really were, adding even more confusion and mystery to this tragedy. Aside from this, what disturbs me most about this case is their quote, "Your life is not worth a photo," as the couple died doing the very thing they warned others about. Though I'd like to leave this video on a more positive note. Regardless of what may have really happened that day, Holidays and Happily Ever Afters were known as a loving and positive couple, whose impact and lively spirits will forever be remembered through Instagram. My condolences go out to the families, and may Meenakshi Murthy and Vishnu Vesvanath rest in peace.
Фу, макабрович. Разрушиться. Ту стоп. С водой стоп.